Ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. I am Seffian FM. Today we are taking a look at a player called Faustino Anjorin. English 20-year-old right now, on loan in Huddersfield from Chelsea. And if you look at the stats, you can actually see why he's at Chelsea, but on loan. I mean, obviously a youngster, only making 12.5K per week as a regular starter, but finishing at 14 is fantastic. Long shots of 13 is great, especially for that attacking central midfield. Passing of 11 could definitely raise a bit. Penalty taking 15, wonderful. Technique of 13. He's got some good numbers and some really bad numbers. Some definite ones you want to actually take a look at and kind of really scout out. I mean, to me, he's much better in the Championship than he would be in the Premier League. We'll see what happens in his growth. And definitely, if you've seen him, let us know how he's grown in your saves. He's got a fantastic potential. However, like I usually say, it still depends on what your starting stats are. So if your starting stats are 5, good luck getting it to a 15. But there are definitely, I mean, there's plenty of time for him to grow, but there's plenty of numbers here that need to be raised quite a bit in order for him to be viable in the Premier League. Milestone-wise, you can see he's made his senior club debut for Chelsea, Premier League 2 Division 1 winners, and Champions League winners. So apparently he was on the bench, or at least on the team, at the time of the Champions League in 2021. But that is it so far for him. But we're going to skip ahead the next 10 years and see where he ends up and how he's doing. At the end of the 2033 season, you can see he's actually at Hibernian in Scotland right now. He definitely has not grown all that much. It seems, if you saw it in the last 10 years or so, the 2027 season seems to be where he was at his peak. But unfortunately, a lot of these numbers, some grew and then went down again. A lot of these numbers just didn't grow at all. Bravery, corners, crossing, dribbling, they're all not great. I can see why he's in Scotland. He's transfer listed for only 1.2 million, 11.5K per week as a fringe player. He is 31. He's Nigerian now. So he's changed allegiances from England to Nigeria. You can see he does have 28 caps, so that could be why. England, you're probably not going to get into the team at all. Nigeria seems to be a bit better of a chance. But overall, Scotland didn't treat him well. Premier League didn't treat him well. We'll see what happens at his retirement. But he does have a negative 8.5 potential. So again, a lot of these numbers could have grown a lot better. Negative 8.5 potential means it's about 140 to 170. So he could be, I mean, even lower than the 140 list. Usually they won't make it all the way to their full potential. But at the start of the save, it can be anywhere from 140 to 170 in potential. It doesn't look like he was anywhere near 170 here. I would say definitely closer to the 140 mark. But unfortunately, it just didn't pick up all that much. And the numbers that he needed to grow just didn't grow very well. As you can see, bought by Chelsea in 2018-19, or at least formed in Chelsea. Lokomotiv Moscow on loan. Huddersfield on loan for 2 seasons. And then brought back to Chelsea. Didn't make a single appearance. Moved off to Hibernian for free. Did okay. I mean, 6'8", 6'9", 7'0", not too bad. Unfortunately, his last season, only 10 appearances, 6'5", not very good whatsoever. We'll see if he's got any injuries, but I can definitely say he's probably not going to be at a Hibernian for very much longer. Milestone-wise, as you see, relegation from Sky Bet Championship with Huddersfield, released, signed by Hibernian, SPL, the Scottish Premier League, Reserve League champions, apparently. No personal accolades. Betfred Cup winners, first international cap, so international goal. So he's got some trophies in the cabinet, so he's definitely there. Unfortunately, not Premier League trophies, but Reserve League champions again, cup winners. So he's got a couple trophies, no personal ones, but you know, they're kind of on the lower side of things. But out of all these trophies that he's got, the Champions League is definitely the biggest one he's got, and he probably didn't even play, or at least that much. He does have a lot of injuries. There's a ton of injuries here. I mean, granted, most are slights, some moderates, only 3 majors, and 2 of them were before the stadium started. But so it's not great seeing the numbers. He's definitely going to spend some time off the pitch no matter what. But overall, I mean, slights, I'd much rather have 3 days than like 3 weeks, but still something to be concerned about. Tactically, at least for this season, I mean, he doesn't have a lot, but 2 for midfield, 1 in the AMR, 1 in the AML side. Internationally, 2 in the midfield, central midfield, 1 in AMR, 2 in AML. He's actually doing fairly well for the international side. So it's just too bad he's not doing it anywhere else. So we're going to be nice and quick about this. We're going to skip ahead to when he retires and see what happens. Well, it is only the year after, 2034, and you can see he's planning to retire already. He's a free agent, never went anywhere. I'm going to guess injury-wise, did he get any more? He hasn't done anything, sadly. I mean, yeah, there's a cold, there's a pulled thigh. So overall, really doesn't have more injuries. It's just that no one's picking him up. He just doesn't want to play anymore for whatever reason. He was released on a free, as you could see, career milestones, but it's kind of sad to see how at 32, he just, you know what, it's retirement time. He never really had good stats. He had some great numbers, but not overall. Definitely could have gone to a championship side or even lower, League 1, 2, and played and done fairly well, maybe. But overall, his career just didn't really go anywhere and really fizzled out, sadly. But that is it for the career of Faustino Anjorin. I am Stephanie FM for the Football Manager blog channel saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.